Hello friends, I'm your IELTS buddy Manjinder to assist you in your IELTS training. In today's topic, we are going to discuss about the writing, that is the third module of IELTS. As we have earlier mentioned in our first video that IELTS writing is of two formats, academic and general training, and there are 60 minutes and no extra time is given to student to complete their writing because they just need to do the task in that time. And there are two tasks in writing, and first is task 1 and second is task 2. Collectively students get 60 minutes, but they need to spend 20 minutes on task 1 and 40 minutes on task 2. For academic writing, task 1 is of any diagram. It can be bar chart, pie chart, line graph, table, flow chart, or a process, or a combination of more than one chart that contains figure and detail. And task 2 contains an essay topic in which a specific topic about space research areas, that is like environment, pollution, education, science and research and technology, and many more topics are given to student on which they have to write down a topic. And this is in general training, task 1 is a letter that can be formal, semi-formal and informal in style, and task 2 is an essay topic that is based on day-to-day life like society, family, children, lifestyle, and many more. So now I'm going to discuss about the important information for the word count in IELTS writing. The most important information for all the candidate is about the underlength penalty. In IELTS, if your response falls short by up to 10 words, that is of your task 1 response is in the range of 141 to 149 words, no bands will be deducted. And the same is true for task 2 as well. If your essay response is in the range of 241 to 249 words, no bands will be deducted. If I strongly insist students to write the required numbers of words in their response, that is 150 words in task 1 and 250 words in task 2. Now second tip, some words are normally written as one word, but some candidates write them as two words. For example, sometimes students write cannot, but they write it like in separate words. Can is different and not different, but it should be written as cannot, that is a single word. Same follows to the flashlight. So it means it should be counted and written as flashlight, and it should be counted as one word. And if you write two words, for example can and not, so on, are counted as only one word instead of the fact that the candidate has written them as two words. So third one, hyphenated words like ex, student, anti-religion, all inclusive, above mentioned, and so on are all counted as one word. Basically, the word that contains hyphen inside it, these word is counted as one word. Next is contractions are also counted as one word. For example, if you write I am, it will be counted as two words, but if you write I apostrophe M, it will be counted as one word. In general training task 1, words written in the salutation and name at the end of the letter are not counted in the overall word count. For example, dear sir, your faithfully, and the name at the end of the letter are not counted in the final word count. It means your task 1 of general training letter should be 150 words accepted these dear sir and salutation and the name of the letter. Now numbers such as currency, percentage, area, temperature, distance, weight, and so on are counted as one word if they are written using numbers and their respective symbols. For example, you have written 20 meter, $50 with the dollar symbol, 90 kilometers, 40%, and so on. However, if these are written using numbers and words, they are always counted as two and more words depending on the text. For example, 20 million with the words, $50 with the words, 90 kilometers with the word, 40% with the words, and so are counted as two words. Now, Symbols and abbreviations are always counted as one word, for example, BC, AD, and so on. All the dates are always counted in the following manner, such as one word, two words, and three words. For one word, you need to write down the full date, such as 31/01/2010. Okay, two words like 31st January, and three words such as 31st January, 2010. Now, any title or heading that you write are not counted in the overall word count, but you do not need to write down any title or any heading in IELTS writing. Just start your task when you are given from the very extreme first line. Some students think that article like a, an, and the are not counted in the IELTS writing, but they are counted. So it means whenever you are using these articles, these are counted also in your same word count. So these are some of the important informations about the word count in your IELTS writing. I hope your all doubts are cleared about your writing count, word count in your task 1 and task 2. In my next video, I'll let you know about the assessment criteria of IELTS writing for both task 1 and task 2. Till then, subscribe to my channel, share my videos, and stay tuned for the next videos. In my further videos, I'll give next steps for the tasks that are on based on the 4 modules of IELTS. Till then, bye bye friends.